Oh,
Well,
Welcome to the BAM Sports Show.
I carefully placed all of it in various trash cans around.
Any other headlines you guys are interested in tomorrow?
I'll poop in a urinal.
It's going to be a wet one.
he shoots, he scores, you suck.
Rick's wife is going to make him sleep in the bathroom tub
A
tonight.
dark horse candidate of where I may eventually want to end up living for good.
Welcome to a brand new sports show experience coming through your wavelengths. Let's get ready to have some fun. So sit back, crack open a drink, and let's talk some sports.
There we go.
Hey,
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Woo!
We made it to the weekend, boys.
did you?
We made it. We made it. We made it.
Did you forget to press?
I
Loop.
did. I sure did. It's all good, though. It's all good.
Glad I
In
wasn't
there.
doing
We're here. We're here. Welcome to the BAM Sports Show live every Friday here on YouTube.
I have a
Once
question.
again,
We are
Bam,
your
I have,
not
I have a
hosts.
question. I have a question.
You have an answer.
Where's
Okay.
Bam?
BAM is attending to some family stuff right now. So we will once again be minus the BAM here on the BAM Sports Show.
don't try to lift heavy things without help.
Yeah. General rule
That's
of
the
thumb. I feel like
moral
that's
of the story.
pretty sage advice there, I would
Yeah.
say.
Your back's the strongest
What do you
muscle. You
think?
got to use it.
Lift with your back in a
Yeah.
jerking motion.
Yes,
It's the
yes,
largest
yes,
muscle.
and yes.
Life advice from the Bam Sports Show.
Hey, speaking of large muscles, y'all see this Drake leak?
No,
Oh
Damn you.
What?
boy!
That's not where I thought you were going with that.
Is this another like A/B story?
Nope, that's just that. I was just trying to move the show forward. Drake, there was in pop culture news, there was a leak from old multi-platinum entertainer, rapper, singer,
His muscle is leaking.
actor, Drake.
Actor.
His love, yeah, he was in
Because of the
Degrassi.
spike. Because of the
Who's in
spike.
Degrassi? He got shot.
Yeah, he was the kid in the wheelchair. Found out that he's in the wheelchair because he's carrying a huge hog.
oh, wow.
Dude's got a big old donger on him.
Good for him.
Good. That's what I'm saying. Good for him. He wasn't upset about it.
Big dick.
I wouldn't
Drake.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
That's why he was
people.
in the wheelchair. He was lugging all that meat around. Had to take
Wow.
a break.
Jeez, that's insane.
Isn't that weird though? How we react to like a guy's stuff getting leaked, and how different it is when we react to a woman's stuff getting leaked.
Yeah.
Different kinds of jealousy.
Yeah, it's just weird.
It's like,
That's all I got though.
Well,
But to transition it into sports, using a penis leak, Brett Favre was ordered he has to pay back the full restitution to the people of Mississippi that he stole money from.
talking about
holy cow.
his like
$760,000.
a youth stadium or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know all the details. There's some bribery involved somewhere.
Something about quarterbacks up north, I'm telling you. I don't know what it is.
Well, he's a Mississippi boy.
Yeah, I know. He was a Packer, though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to dunk on Keith's team
No.
Just
Yeah.
because Blake's not here.
ignoring you. Just
He's
ignoring
not. So somebody's got to troll him.
You're dunking.
Well, I'll tell you what.
you. Ignoring you.
I am sick of not addressing the elephant in the room here. I have
Drake's
with me
penis.
my new
You set him
Anyway.
up like that's on you.
Yeah,
That's
you did.
fair. Yeah, that
That's
one
on
was
you.
that one's on
Speaking
me.
of
That's
elephants in the
100%.
room,
Yeah, no, I have my shiny new toy here that I wanted to share with everybody. I'll even oh nope, that's not what we're
me.
looking for.
Hi.
That's nice.
That's you.
I'm the shiny.
Hey,
Yeah.
where did you get that, Rick? Where can I get one?
I'm an import.
I'm not sure how the hell to do this. There we go. Bang.
You're Italian?
Yeah.
This is my new customized fantasy football championship belt. It's going to kind of be like oh, I had one of the little things pop off here. But
Your year's gone.
it is
now.
going to be a kind of working homage to my fantasy football championship. So I've won
Oh yeah.
a league 4 times now. I had to actually get
I only
one of
counted
the
3 on that belt, so
Yeah. So they messed up the spelling on one of the plates here. So I didn't put the little adhesive on the back of it. So I just had the crappy one that I'm going to end up getting replaced. Just kind of on there with some double-sided tape for now. And I'm pretty excited about it. This thing's legit, man. If you ever have a chance, if you're ever looking for a belt, go to. They're not a sponsor of the show, but go to fantasychamps.com. They'll hook you up.
We ever have fuck around money?
Yeah.
We lost
Or if
one.
you win a league. Yeah.
Hey,
I did
while
win a
we're,
league.
While we're talking about finalization for league stuff like trophies, we should get into this
you
here.
can also go to
Ooh,
Underdog.
Ooh.
Is that who we got it from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have mine
That's
yet.
pretty legit. Hold on.
Yeah,
let
I
me-
gotta get
let me,
this to my buddy Dan Thury for winning our league. I could never hook up with the guy that won last year, and I was hoping I was just gonna keep it, but Dan's
Let's
got
see it.
here. It's our
Oh, that sucker's nice.
Dynasty. It's shiny. It's white. That's the thing I love about it. White and gold.
Ours is
It's
white.
sharp.
The
Yeah.
one I'm getting is white.
Nice.
Did we do gold on that too?
Gold and white, yeah.
Gold and white.
That
Yeah.
might be-
It's just such a classic combo.
I just won't get it
We
till
got
the
our
draft.
logo. We got a logo on there,
That's pretty
that's
dope.
ooh,
dude.
That is
Sweet.
that's
sick.
big.
I gotta get it to Dan soon. He lives in Springfield. There's no excuse.
That's sick.
Not
Mine's
this
the black and gold, and it has, I don't know how well you can see it, but it says Rick Horn, the man, the myth, the legend, fantasy champion. I don't know if you can tell the texture like in the center of that plate there.
Oh, that's
But-
cool. I can see that. It's got
Wait, so
the lines
are they
in
going
it.
to change the main plate every year then,
Who,
or do you
us?
just keep that now? And then,
No, it's just it goes to the next person.
okay.
So
and
wait,
then the next person
did
can
y'all
have
get like a little
Shield.
perpetual awarding thing like this?
We've got blank stuff on the side to send it
We-
to get
we can.
engraved.
We can.
I haven't done it yet because
Gotcha,
I'm
gotcha.
too busy in life. I also have this big giant Pikachu, and he's asleep. It's very.
I
cute.
got one of those around the house.
My son left it down here. It's Grogu.
Nice, nice. Goes
daughter
along
dropped.
nicely with my fantasy championship ring.
All right, it's enough.
You know what I'm
This-
saying?
we've all bragged. I got a trophy in my car.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
not quite done yet here.
I have a trophy upstairs.
Yep. Oh yeah. Danny's.
My
We're not
wife.
quite done yet here. So Danny has the opposite of bragging
Yeah,
to do. He has with him.
me.
So for those who don't know, in our league that hopefully Keith will be part of next year, we have what we call the midget hooker of the year for whoever ends up in last place. And this is a
Does it
size
smell?
4X bright t-shirt, bright pink t-shirt.
Whoa.
And I'll just let I'll let Danny show the front of it there.
It might fit me.
I suck at fantasy football.
Man, that's
Complete with the
more
unicorn.
beautiful than I imagined.
It is. Oh, there it is. And there is Kyle's schmancy signature right there.
The Florida Swamp Donkeys
Did he-
2022.
Who won this year? Was it Kyle?
Danny.
No,
Oh, the
no.
whole thing, Miles, the
Miles.
Emancipated Thunder Jockeys.
That's right. That's right.
I'm going to put it on before I sign it.
You know who
Yep.
didn't win?
Me.
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 Me too.
But me and Brian, you're very close to getting this year.
I was very
You
close.
and me had to find it out pretty good.
Man, I had such
Yeah.
a rough
Came
year.
down
in
to the
that
last
league.
game.
I'm very excited that you're tossing around the idea of changing it to a
So, gentlemen,
dynasty.
big round of applause. Midget hooker of the year. Woo! Danny Gilmore.
It would have been better with the
You,
Gimp
sir.
mask, but you know.
That's
Oh,
true.
It's sitting over there. I'll grab it real quick.
Of course it is. Of course it was within reach.
I used it 3 hours ago.
Oh, that old thing?
Oh, you mean this?
swear what I don't care what.
Oh, he put it on quick. He put that thing on quick.
Well, that's kind
It's a little lopsided.
Yeah.
of something's going on here. I kind of like the lopsided. There you
Is it made
There
out
you
of
go.
fruit
There
by
you
the
go.
foot?
go. Yes.
This is
Yeah.
good. This is a good look for
We're having a
you.
good show. here.
Yeah.
All right.
Getting a tingly feeling down there. Oh
Yeah,
my
look at that. Oh man. Well, we got a lot to talk about. Obviously, a lot happened. A lot is going to happen. We got the Super Bowl coming up this weekend. We just had the Pro Bowl, which I'd love to get into. We got Hall of Fame to talk about.
Yes.
I know Keith didn't catch too terribly much of the Pro Bowl, but you know what? Let's get into it. Let's talk Pro Bowl.
It's time for the BAM Sports Show NFL Pro Bowl recap.
Yes, sir. So, NFL Pro Bowl. There was a lot of like pretty cool events. I was actually pretty impressed with it. I think last year, whenever they, switched over to the new format, I was kind of more hesitant to, the idea of them not playing. But at the same time, I had big complaints about the fact that the players really weren't trying, and it just kind of became weak. But I've got to be honest. After 2 years of watching it, I actually like the new Pro Bowl format now, and the players are like they're legit trying it, like every one of the little activities and games, and they're genuinely having fun with it.
Did you see Dan Orlovsky out there doing better than all of the other quarterbacks?
I don't think he wasn't doing better than all of them, but he was better than Tua and Jalen Hurts.
You know who did better than all of them is Kurt Binkert. I don't know if you know who that is. Kurt Binkert?
I do.
The ex-Packer. Is he still a Packer?
He is the ex-Packer, yeah. He's like just doing YouTube now.
I was gonna say I think I follow him on YouTube because he does.
He was actually on the San Antonio Brahmas too.
He's smart.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right. He was. I forgot about that. He's got long hair. I like that.
He had long hair.
He doesn't have it anymore?
No, it's not as long.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, it's hard to run a t-shirt. I don't know how those guys.
Maybe if you take the mask off and can see. Anyway, Pro Bowl. Sorry.
Yep. So the Pro Bowl had a lot of pretty cool events. Obviously, kicking off on Thursday with the precision passing presented by Lowe's, for what that's worth. NFC ended up taking that one home with Baker Mayfield ending up winning it all. He kind of got into a showdown there at the end with C.J. Stroud, but Baker ends up pulling it off.
The Bake Show.
The Bake Show. Baker had an awesome year. There's a lot of people out there that are pretty upset that he didn't win Comeback Player of the Year, and I get that. I understand the argument for it. I personally think Joe Flacco was the right call, but no, Baker had a good year. Were there any games or any of y'all that did watch the Pro Bowl? What was y'all's favorite?
I saw Jason Kelsey sucking at trying to be a long snapper.
I saw that too.
That's about all I saw.
We all did.
Maybe that should just give more credence to the talent of long snappers.
It's true.
What's funny is he apparently nailed the 5-pointer one 3 consecutive times in warm up.
That's funny.
Of course he did.
That's funny.
Pressure's on.
They had, it was a lot of fun though. They had kick-tack-toe, which obviously Justin Tucker ended up winning.
Of course he did.
Yep.
Wasn't he playing the Cowboys kicker?
No, he sure was. Brandon Aubrey.
He should.
And, as much as I like to shit on the Cowboys, I got to give that kid credit. He was awesome in the USFL, and he's made a name for himself in the NFL too.
Speaking of kickers, did you see that Iowa punter? The video of him fucking drilling a punt 70 yards?
No.
Yeah, that dude is, from what I've read, and just a little preview to draft stuff down the road, is like threatening to be a 4th round draft pick.
Ooh.
Just because like he's able to kick with distance, height, and get some spin on it. So it's,
That's cool.
we got kicker fever now
Wow.
already.
Ryan, did they talk
Interesting.
about any teams that might be interested in 4th round punter?
The Bears.
I am.
You are.
Oh yeah.
A 4th round punter.
Yeah,
Why
it's been a
not?
4th on a puncher.
Why not?
It's not my team.
Like Seabass going to the Raiders.
Yeah, yeah. Was he a first round pick? Is that what he was?
Yeah.
That's so
Isn't that awesome?
Kickers in the
Nuts.
first.
That's
So-
nuts.
The NFC won, didn't they?
The NFC ended up winning
Yes.
the Pro Bowl. Yes. Final tally here. Final score. Let me see here.
Hey Keith. While he's looking up the score, do you know who made the game sealing play?
Was it Tyreek Stevenson?
It was not.
I have no idea.
It was Jalen Johnson.
Right team, wrong side of the
Yep.
field.
So final tally: the NFC Pro Bowl team beats the AFC team 64-59.
I know who it wasn't. Any Green Bay Packer.
I still think they need to have Savannah banana rules in there.
I think everything
Yeah.
should have Savannah banana rules.
Yeah, I think especially
Agree.
for Pro Bowl, I think they should have a mixture of retired players going with them. Keep it, you can keep it flag football and all that, but
Mhm.
I think you should, some of the penalties maybe having to, sing the national anthem or be like hold hands with another player going. I don't know, just
Must play the next down with your pants around your ankle.
yeah, exactly.
But
I did see what was it? Ray Lewis that he was like kind of chirping at the refs, like during one of the during the flag football game.
yeah,
It was like a call that he actually like legitimately like got heated up over it. Like he was like one of the coaches, for the AFC team, and got hyped up like chirping at that. I was like, dude, relax. Like this isn't real.
it's all right, bud. It's
Yeah,
all right.
we're all-
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's
Flag
cool.
football, come on.
This is for fun.
Yeah. But it was fun, nevertheless. Definitely, like I said, I've warmed up to the Pro Bowl and its new format.
I like the format. I like the games that they do. You
I-
know what I mean? Like it's so much fun to watch.
I was gonna watch this weekend, but we did a lot for my daughter this weekend. So
Yeah.
it's her
Well, I think
birthday.
pretty much all of the events for the Pro Bowl, most, if not all of the events, you can find videos of them on YouTube.
Yeah.
So you ever have a chance to go back and check it out, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. The players are having a good time with it. It looks like the people that were there in Orlando to see it had a good time as well. So,
It's the best football that's been played in Orlando in a very long time.
with the exception of the DC Defenders getting their first loss of the season to the
That's-
then winless
That's true. That is
Orlando Guardians.
That is true.
It was actually a legitimately excellent game.
true. Yeah, it was
So.
very surprising.
Very, very surprising. All right, I think that's enough Pro
There was
Bowl
a,
talk.
There was a clip of the Pro Bowl going playing.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
Who's that? Oh, Jamar Chase.
Yeah, like I
is
said,
behind
it's-
the camera.
It's entertaining. It was very entertaining. I like
Yeah,
the
I
new
like it.
format. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they went with it because it seems like the players are actually having fun with it. So
I wonder what could be their with baseball, the big draw is the home run derby. Like, what would be the football equivalent to that?
I think it's got to get some steam rolling, a couple years of it, and then the
Yeah,
tic tac toe, where the kickers might be a little more fun. I know that's
it is cool.
It's not gonna be home run derby caliber, but I think some of those might be, start
You know what they
growing.
should do?
Like a slam dunk contest.
They should just do a home run derby.
Yeah.
And then
although
when
I will
Cole
say
Kmet gets there, he'll fucking win.
I do kind of miss some of the old Pro Bowl games, like aside from the football game itself, like some of the older games that they used to play, like I don't know what the hell they called it, but where they just have each quarterback like go and just chuck a ball like as far as they could, and like measure it or
the
have a
Uncle
wide
Rico.
receiver. Yeah, have
Chuck
have
this
a
football
wide
over the
receiver.
mountains.
Have wide receivers or defensive linemen like do precision passing or like they have like obstacle courses and stuff like that. But
Have them do the
no.
combine stuff again.
oh, that would be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, run Brady back through the combine. Oh man,
Yeah, it's fun. I like it.
yeah, it was fun.
It's I still wish that they would think about just doing it mid-season, and instead of like right before the Super Bowl. That way
Right.
you actually get player buy-in, but you know,
I think there's, you're skipping a day of practice. You're risking injury.
yeah, in the
Well, no.
season.
Me and Ryan have debated like everybody gets the same bye week. Like
Just
the
a
Pro Bowl,
collective.
just a collective bye week, like
Would be
week
it would
9.
be great.
That's actually a really interesting thought. Just
You can add
We-
one more week to the season.
you wouldn't
But
have,
you give everybody a there's a mid-season break, and then everybody still gets a bye. So your team gets 2 byes, but there's that one middle season break. So
And really,
you have some teams that have a bye in the first part of the season, and then some teams that have a bye in the last part of the season.
it's
Yeah.
good for player safety.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I
Sucks if you're a fantasy player. But
no, you just get that week off,
not true. True.
and then it's still just like normal buys.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. So, what do we think about some of the coaching changes? There's been some more signings. I don't know if we talked about it last week, but the Washington, they signed Dan Quinn,
Dan
former defensive
Quinn.
coordinator of the
did.
Dallas Cowboys, to their roster as their new head coach, with Cliff Kingsbury as their new offensive coordinator.
Which that was crazy. He went from
Yeah.
being the Raiders offensive coordinator to the Washington.
Well, he was, I think they had all but penciled him in to be the Raiders offensive coordinator, and then ends
There
up
was
going
no-
over there to Washington.
No ink on paper, but
is the enemy still around? Maybe we're on
the enemy. The enemy.
The enemy is still, he's
I
still
thought
jobless.
with Washington.
I thought
No.
he had been let go. He hadn't been let go yet.
I mean, they
Dan-
just announced that Cliff Kingsbury is the new offensive coordinator there. So,
The enemy is still technically with the team, just not as the OC.
All
But
right.
he will not be with the team according to Dan Quinn.
Probably won't be. And then there's Bill Belichick.
He will
Not
not be
coach.
coaching this year.
Forced retirement.
Yep.
yeah,
Or-
just like we had.
There's rumors because everyone was saying he was offered a job in Atlanta. They couldn't quite work out in the negotiation because it sounds like Belichick wanted more power than they're willing to give him. Now I'm
He basically
hearing
wanted.
he wasn't even offered the job.
Yeah.
So
He didn't get any offers. He interviewed twice with a couple of places, but he got no offers.
now, do you still think he's the greatest head coach of all time?
The end of his career definitely puts some tarnish on that.
Yeah, a Brady-less
Yeah,
couple of years.
You kind of see, who he really was once Brady left, and then you can see how having a quarterback like Tom Brady, elevated the rest of that team because he was also doing the draft picks for years, and he was absolute dog shit at drafting.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's true.
I take
Tough
that
to
back.
say.
The enemy is not with the Commanders anymore.
Okay, so he's a free agent. He's out there.
Yeah.
There was a little wildness too. Who was it that the rare move from head coach to offensive coordinator? The move down a level.
Chip,
Chip
Kelly.
Kelly
Chip
went
Kelly.
from being the head coach of the UCLA Bruins to now being the offensive coordinator at Ohio State.
Which that might be a better move.
And then
And
what happened with
Vrabel's-
the Packers?
The Packers signed. What is his name? I
Well, it
can't
doesn't
see.
matter. He's not there anymore, right? Didn't you
Joe Barry?
have? No, not Joe Barry. Didn't you guys just hire a guy and then change it out, or did I read that wrong?
No. We didn't hire anybody. Didn't
Okay.
use him.
I don't know what I read.
And I heard something about Vrabel going somewhere in the Pac-10.
And
Oh, I didn't hear anything about that.
not the Pac-10.
Yeah, anything? Yeah,
Definitely
yeah.
not the Pac-10.
But I don't know. I don't know if you guys heard any more about that or not. Still surprised.
And I was just about to
to
say, right? Yeah, that's. I was going to say probably the most shocking thing for me is
Oh.
I thought that Vrabel would get a job on short order in almost no time flat
Over Dan,
Yeah.
as soon as
Dan
the Titans
Campbell.
let him go.
Are you talking about Mark Murphy, Ryan?
Yeah.
Our CEO?
Oh no, because he's
Or
forced
Dan Quinn.
retiring
Yeah,
next year.
It's in the CEO's contract for the
Yeah.
Packers.
So
He
it
has to
says
retire.
Mike Vrabel will start working with a quote major Big Ten football program, and it
Yeah.
sounds like it's probably Wisconsin. Like Fickle's trying to get him to come help out.
And would you take him over Dan Quinn? I feel like
Yeah.
Oh, 100% I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I don't know how the Commanders flubbed on that. Like, you picked Dan Quinn over Mike Vrabel. That's insane to me.
It's just it's nuts. Have you read the rumor of why he has
Because he's a large human being.
Yeah, he's too intimidating. I mean, like
Don't you want that?
big fella,
Yeah.
but
But I mean,
Dan Campbell,
I was literally just about to say that.
dude was a tight end.
Mhm.
He's like
Yeah.
6'7".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that fake quote that I'd like shared of Dan Campbell?
Yeah.
Nice.
I gotta
Put
let's
it
see if
on
I
for
can
all
share
of
it.
us.
I'll
What am I doing on this side?
y'all go ahead. I'll look for it real quick. And
With
I'll
the
share it.
Commanders and Vrabel, like the new ownership probably just like, I don't want this intimidating figure coming in and taking
But
over.
why? Like, isn't Magic Johnson part of that? And Magic Johnson's like 6'10".
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think of a reason. It's the only reason I can think of.
Yeah, I
But
couldn't
it
tell
seemed
you.
like he
That's-
had the locker room, pretty well from everything.
Oh,
I heard.
100%.
It's
players
not
loved him.
a report, quote unquote. It is a,
Rumor.
a hypothesis, is what Diana Rossini said. But he was 54
Huh.
and 45 in 6 seasons.
I mean, he had the Titans in the championship game like 4 years
Yeah,
ago.
he
3 years ago.
made it to the AFC Championship with Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's a great coach. It's very weird.
Very, very
And
strange.
it's very weird that he didn't get the Patriots job. I think that was the one we all thought he was just a shoo-in
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the Patriots have now. There's just so
Gerard
many-
Mayo,
John Mayo.
Do you guys know who that is?
ex-linebacker.
Okay.
The ex-Patriots linebacker.
He was a decent player.
Oh, yeah, no, he was very good.
Wow.
I think he was like a
A very, very decent player.
late
You think that's
draft
like a-
pick too, right?
You think that's just a
I think so.
placeholder? Like they're waiting for someone else to come around next year, maybe, and this is just a guy like, hey,
No,
coach for a
I
year,
don't
get
think
some
so.
draft picks.
I don't think so.
You don't think it's like a Lovie Smith when he's playing coaching the Texans? Because I think they had no intention of hiring Lovie Smith.
He's a
for-
first rounder, 10th
Yeah.
overall. No, I don't think so. I think they like him. I mean, like the Patriots drafted him. He was a stud for them.
Yeah.
Defensive Rookie of the Year, all team, first team all pro. Start the day with
Living
11 raw
Velociraptor.
ostrich eggs. The ostrich is a living velociraptor, and my body runs better with prehistoric alpha
That's
predator
just
protein.
science.
It's just science. Then I knock out
All
a
glamour muscles.
all glamour muscles, brother.
This isn't for
This isn't
function.
for
This is
function.
only for intimidation. When my biceps are blazing and my body is hopped up on dino protein, I make sweet love to Mrs. Campbell with a photo of the opposing team's coach taped on the bedstand and Steven Seagal movies playing on full blast. My theory is if I can finish while I'm looking at you, I can beat you. Again, science.
Oh fuck.
That's
Velociraptor.
good.
But Mike
That's good.
Vrabel's too intimidating.
Yeah, this dude's talking about fucking eating knees.
That last one I shared was was more of a joke, but Dan Campbell really did say talking about like chomping people's kneecaps off.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, look at what's happened to him. I mean, in 2 years, he's completely turned that franchise's fortune completely around. So, Yeah, no, I was. I
See
think
how
he
long
is
that
the
he's
most
been-
shocking snub for head coaches. I'll be honest. I'm really not that shocked that Belichick didn't get a job.
I'm not either.
Um,
No.
I
The
thought
game
like
passed him by
okay,
a
like
long time ago.
if there was going to be a team that signed him, I thought it was going to be Atlanta. But you know, Ryan and I had kind of talked about it. Like I just didn't see anybody picking him up. The game has passed him by, and even the rumor that he wanted too much power. I'm sure there's at least a skosh of credence to be lent to that. I mean, you just went from having literally full control of the Patriots organization, shy of literally owning the team,
Yep.
to I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah. Bill Belichick and Pete Carroll going to UFL.
Yeah, have him coach. I don't know, the Memphis Showboats or whatever. I don't know. Or bring back the Vegas Vipers and have Bill Belichick coach them.
Tom Sr., Tom Brady's father, said of Bill Belichick,
Mhm.
Bill is tough. He runs a military system. It's a different generation. Bill is a great, great, great coach, but his interpersonal skills are horrible.
Mm.
And that's probably a big, big chunk of it. That and the fact that, yes, the game has seemingly passed him by.
Yeah. Got a little bit of a Tom Coughlin generation.
Yeah.
But even Tom Coughlin
But I
now
will
is
say-
doing good stuff with Jacksonville, right?
He's not,
Isn't
not
he in there
anymore. Not anymore, right?
I thought he was in their
I don't
front
think so.
office.
I think they got rid of him. He's just his culture for that he brings is just sucks.
Yeah.
The whole if you're not
I
5
will
minutes
say-
early, you get fined.
Yeah. I will say I do like the hires that the Seahawks have made so far. I like the it's not exactly what I wanted originally, but I do like the Mike McDonald hire as the head coach. Obviously, we all know Baltimore had an insane defense all year long, to include the AFC Championship. The Ravens defense is not what lost them the game. They hold the Chiefs to 17 points, 0 of which happened in the second half.
They're not running the ball in the
embarrassed.
game.
Yeah, embarrassed a lot of really good teams. I mean, completely embarrassed the 49ers. Put an absolute bloodbath on the Dolphins. Just
They beat them.
I like the hire, and he is now takes over the title of being the youngest head coach in the NFL. The more I look at it, I like that we have a defensive-minded guy, like in a division with two pretty high-powered offenses in LA and San Francisco. So I like the hire. I like the hire Leslie Frazier as assistant head coach, former Bills defensive coordinator.
Yep.
I like that. We just got news that I can't remember his name, but the Cowboys defensive line coach is now our defensive coordinator, which Dallas had a pretty damn good pass rush.
Right.
And one of the better defenses this year. So I like that hire.
Aiden Turde?
Yeah. Dirty
Bless
or
you.
something like that.
Turde?
Yeah.
D-U-R-T-E.
Dirty.
Dirty.
Yeah. The dirty
I did
D
my job
line.
for once, guys. I did my job. You saw it.
I did.
But no, so I mean the only piece remaining for us now is offensive coordinator. And there's still buzz out there somehow that Ryan Grubb, the new offensive coordinator, quote unquote, for the Alabama Crimson Tide, who like literally introduced himself as their new offensive coordinator because he followed, the Washington's head coach there to Alabama. There's still somehow buzz like, yeah, no, he's still not out yet. Like there's still a chance he could be Seattle's offensive coordinator.
Listen, if Luke Getsy can get a job, anybody can.
Hey, he's back with Devontae, man. You never. It could work.
Sure.
So I
I'm
don't
just
know.
trying to be helpful.
Do you
for
have
Ravens fans.
do you have somebody that is at the top of your list, your wish list?
I mean, what do you
outside
want to
of-
I don't
sign the
know.
enemy? Since he's
I mean,
I would
yeah,
love-
the enemy might be available.
he would probably be my top pick. Eric Bieniemy would be my
But-
top pick.
Think about like the personnel you guys run, and think about a
Mhm.
Bieniemy offense with that personnel. Do you think it would work? With as you currently have Gino or Drew
Lock?
Horsecock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think it's or Drew Lock. I think it's Gino or someone else.
Gino or whoever we draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely Gino or Michael Penix.
Yeah, or Bo Nix or
Phoenix.
someone like that.
I
I actually wouldn't mind drafting Bo Nix out of Oregon.
That's a big
I
Seattle.
think Phoenix would
move.
He's played forever.
pretty cool.
He's older than Justin Fields, I think.
Who is?
Bo
Oh,
Nix.
Nix.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind that. I would not hate that draft pick.
No, he's not. I lied. He's only 23.
He just seems
Oh,
old.
nice.
I feel like he's been in Oregon forever.
Well, anyway, yeah, I don't know. I think Bieniemy would still probably be my top pick. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's tough to say. Like shy of bringing a college coach in, which I'm not really sure who's out there. I know, like really, it seems like it's either Ryan Grubb or some mystery person we have no idea is kind of at the forefront right now. Unless
So,
Danny,
yeah.
unless you know of anybody that's kind of on the radar.
No, I haven't heard anything really.
Apparently, this is just who is playing in the Super Bowl. Joe Blameyer, who's the Chiefs passing game coordinator, David Girardi, their quarterback coach, or Brian Greasy, the 49ers quarterback coach. But those are just ones to keep an eye on during the Super Bowl off of the SI site. But yeah, I haven't really heard anything either. I'm interested, though.
Yeah, for
Those are
sure.
teams that'd be surprised leaving their position to just make a parallel move. Like you're with a Super Bowl team,
It
why?
wouldn't really be a parallel move, though. It would be step up.
You're
From
right.
passing
You're right.
game coordinator to
Yeah.
offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Coordinator, but I don't know.
It seems. I mean, I'm beginning to just kind of trust the process because, like I said, I like all of the moves that they've made since bringing Mike McDonald on board so far.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it seems
gotta
like they're. Go ahead, Keith.
Sorry, I mean I gotta trust the process too with the Packers because I know jack shit about Jeff Hafley. All I know is he's supposed to be aggressive. We might be switching to 4-3, and we just brought in Anthony Campanelli from Miami to be the linebackers coach, who was slated to possibly be the Giants DC this year. So
That's yeah. We'll see.
So I gotta trust the process there because I don't know much about either one of these guys.
Trust the process.
Oh, right as we talk, breaking news: the Seattle Seahawks have found their new offensive coordinator.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Wow.
Ron Cincinnati.
Oh, you got me.
Got him.
Ah,
Hook, line, and sinker.
singer.
Yeah.
Hook, line, and finger.
Oh man. So I guess with that out of the way, we'll jump into a little bit of a Hall of Fame. There's some players for the Seahawks I know that are eligible this year. I think the biggest thing like Hall of Fame that I was shocked about. I'm not sure if you guys saw the
Okay.
Yeah, he just missed. Just missed, apparently.
Yeah, will not be a first ballot Hall of Famer. So that's kind of shitty. I think.
Doesn't surprise me, but I thought he was going to be.
Yeah, I thought he was going to
Now,
be.
this
as
is
well.
just to get nominated, right? Or do you like to get on the ballot?
No,
So-
they announced
Yeah.
who made it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yesterday. Yeah.
So
At the awards.
Who made it in?
Actually made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like who is
There's-
now in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
Who got inducted yesterday? Yeah.
they
Oh,
revealed
shit,
the
okay.
class, the whole class last night. That's why I was doing this. Because he's fucking finally in, baby.
Congratulations,
Seahawks
Mongo.
legendary kick returner Devin Hester.
No, Steve McMichael. Steve
Hey, I was right.
Mongo
I was right.
McMichael.
I was right.
This man was one of the greatest players on that 85 Bear squad. He was one of,
I was right.
you know, he's an old bear, but he's also currently fighting a, you know, what is always a losing battle with ALS. And so he's a shell of himself now. He
He looks rough.
he's on the way out, but you know, he was an interior defensive lineman. 95 sacks, 847 tackles, 13 forced fumbles across 15 seasons, 13 in Chicago, and one apiece for New England and Green Bay. 7 years with 8 or more sacks, second all-time among defensive tackles. And so there's been a push for years and years and years and years and years to get this man in the Hall of Fame because,
He's about to die.
like, he's about to die. It's the same thing that happened with the Cubs and Ron Santo, who is, you know, arguably one of the greatest third basemen of at least that generation, and he should have been in. It's just every once in a while there seems to be that one player that just that push to get in, and you know, finally he's in, which is great, and he's deserving of it. And then also, yes, former Chicago Bear legend Devin
Seattle.
Hester.
Atlanta Falcon legend Devin Hester.
Fuck all of you, Devin Hester. He really is the first and only, I think, player to ever return the opening kickoff of the Super Bowl for a touchdown.
But did he win
That's crazy.
MVP of the game?
No.
Because the Packers have one of those.
Yep.
Also, Packer legend
yeah.
Julius Peppers made it.
Chicago Bears and Carolina Panthers legend Julius Peppers. But yes, the Bears have 3 former players inducted into the Hall of Fame, and it feels like it's been a very long time.
Is Peppers going to go in as a Panther, though, you think?
I didn't know.
don't
I didn't realize this. I actually really like this. Andre Johnson.
Yeah,
Houston
no, he
Texans.
definitely made it. Yep.
Yeah, it's a good one.
He deserved it. That
I
guy
have
was
the list,
amazing.
too.
Yep, I do
You have
too.
the list. Okay.
I sure do. So going down the list here, Dwight Freeney, former defensive end of the Indianapolis Colts, San Diego Chargers, and then a couple of short stints in primarily of the Colts. So he's the most well known for playing for the Colts.
Yeah, he's-
2002, 2012. He played for the Cardinals, Falcons, Lions, and Seahawks for like a year each. Not even a full year for the Lions and or Seahawks. But yeah, Dwight Freeney, defensive end. Randy Gradisher of the Denver Broncos, 1974 to 1983, who is the first player from the famed Orange Crush who will ever have a bust in. Wait, that's not. There can't be. That can't be true.
The Denver Broncos defense
'Cause-
from
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
that era. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got you. I misread that. He's the first player from that era to get
Yeah.
into Canton.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. We already talked about Seahawks kick returner Devin Hester.
Chicago
Andre
Bear kick
Johnson.
returner.
Yep. Steve
All the things you
McMichael. It's funny because Steve McMichael, they have his picture on the ESPN website of him in his Packers uniform for the 1 year that he played for the Packers.
Fuck ESPN. They're
Julius
historically
Peppers,
anti-Chicago.
Yeah.
Patrick Willis, former linebacker of the San Francisco 49ers. So,
That was surprising.
pretty solid class.
Show your face real quick.
The Patrick
What's
Willis one
that?
is surprising.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
Yeah, she's not feeling too good right now. She's
Oh,
sick.
no.
Oh,
And she's kind of scared. So
Okay.
you give me a moment here. I'll put myself on mute.
Next year's
So-
class is kind of
parenting.
Next year's like first year class is very interesting. There's a lot of names. Go away.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw Marshawn
there's-
Lynch will be eligible. Earl Thomas will be
there's-
eligible.
There's
Ooh,
Eli
wow.
Manning. Luke Kuechly.
Really?
uh,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
I agree with
Wow,
that
it's
one.
been that long?
Yeah, Marshawn is eligible. Marshall Yandu from Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Terrell Suggs. Sproles. Joe
Darren
Staley.
Sproles. Yep.
Aqib Talib. Demarius Thomas.
I forgot about Aqib Talib.
Yeah. Ryan
Demarius
Bailey.
Thomas. Man.
Yeah.
I know.
And then Clay Matthews is also first year eligible next year.
And then, did you say Ryan Khalil as well?
Yeah, I said Ryan Khalil. Yeah.
Okay.
Panthers
So-
center.
So Eli,
Yeah.
first ballot,
First ballot.
obviously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. To beat Tom Brady in 2 Super Bowls.
Exactly. Luke.
Did you see the
Luke
rap he
Kuechly?
did? The rap.
Yeah, I did.
haven't
That
seen
that
that
shit was
yet.
hilarious.
Luke
It was-
Kuechly, I don't think so.
Not first year, no.
No,
No.
definitely
His
not
career was
first
too
one.
short. Unfortunately, his career was too
Yeah.
short.
Heck of a player. 7 years, 8 years, 8 seasons.
8 seasons and one of them like a lot of
And-
injuries.
8 seasons in this modern game. It does not feel like a very long time, but maybe. Heck of a player. Definitely deserves to be in.
Agreed.
And I don't know. He's a guard. It's really, really weird for an offensive lineman to get in on the first ballot unless your name is Joe Staley, who I think will be a first
Right.
ballot guy.
Right.
Marshawn should be.
Should be.
Agreed.
Should be.
The Beast Quake.
Terrell Suggs. I mean, like I'm going down this list and I'm looking and it's like, okay, I can make a case for Terrell Suggs. I can make a case for Marshawn. I can't really make a case for Darren Sproles.
No.
You know,
He was too gadgety.
yeah. Joe Staley. I mean, just
He was
longevity
like
alone.
Taysom Hill, but at running back.
Yeah, exactly. He was the first real
Yeah.
big like gadget player I can remember outside of that dude in Kansas City. What was that guy's name?
Oh,
Used
I know
to
who
throw
you're talking
a
about.
Dante Hall.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Dante Hall. Aqib Talib. I think he was great. I don't think he was a first ballot guy. I think he's probably more Hall of Good,
Yeah.
or Hall of Very Good. DT. I think the fact that his passing is so recent, that kind of sways people, and I think that might help his case.
I'm going to jump in here real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
My daughter read my shirt and she says, I think you're great at fantasy football. So just wanted to put it out
She's a child, Daniel.
there. Yes, but she knows football.
I know. I would
That's good.
expect nothing less.
There you go.
And then Clay Matthews. I'll let you speak on that, Keith. What do you think?
I don't know if he's first ballot, but he's definitely a Hall of Famer.
91 and a half sacks, 11 years.
I mean, it could happen, but it probably won't.
Yeah.
He'll make it. Maybe not first year. I love Clay. I love watching Clay play.
He was a beautiful man out there with his long hair.
Long hair.
Flowing.
One of my
locks.
favorite
I was very glad.
Clay
when he
Matthews
retired.
highlights.
I'm
One
sure
of my
you were.
favorite Clay Matthews highlights was Todd Gurley's rookie season for the then St. Louis Rams. And they're playing a game there in Green Bay. And Todd Gurley goes up to block and lifts Clay Matthews up, almost like a ballerina, and throws him to the ground. It was hilarious.
Dude, he
It
was
was like,
he was a hell
Clay
of a
Matthews,
player,
meet
man.
Todd Gurley. Yeah,
Todd
he
Gurley.
was. Todd Gurley was special.
Yeah.
Like when he was healthy, he was special.
Man, those knees though. No cartilage.
know.
by
What a
the end of
shame.
the end of his career, he had nothing in there.
What a damn
I can't-
shame too, because I remember he was like a fantasy darling for
Oh,
a
yeah.
short time, but
two
he
solid
was-
seasons.
yeah,
That's kind of what you get with running back in fantasy nowadays.
unless your name is Christian McCaffrey.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
There is a reason why there are a few players in dynasty leagues that have gotten random late night trade offers, including multiple first round picks and players for Christian McCaffrey, and I have been turned down every time. I've never had him on a football team.
You want to know my
Yeah.
favorite Clay Matthews play? Is when he stripped Rashad Mendenhall in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it'd be a good one. You guys won that one, so
Reed did.
Yep.
the big
Yep,
game.
Yep.
Big game is Sunday.
Big game.
I don't think
The
we're
Super
supposed
Bowl.
to say the superb owl.
Yeah,
The
you'll get
superb owl.
The superb owl. Or the big game.
the big game.
The big game. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the NFC champions, San Francisco 49ers.
So every
Live
year,
at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. The big giant Roomba.
We didn't cover awards, so we want to do that before we.
Oh, sure.
look, we'll do award. Let's talk about the game, then we'll end it on awards.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I do a Super Bowl get together at my house every year. Keith's been.
It's fun.
We're doing it again this year. Feel free, obviously. Doors always open for you. But
You want me to DoorDash Taco Bell again?
yes, I do. Saying that, I kind of am almost at the point with this game where I'm like, I don't even really want to have a party because I don't give a shit about this game. I really
Yeah,
don't.
we're not going.
I am.
We had a. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm not excited.
I care about the commercials we're gonna get,
Yeah,
and by
Supposed
commercials
to
I
get it.
mean the movie previews we're supposed to get.
yeah. Supposed to get a Deadpool 3 trailer.
Please, and possibly a name finally.
Yeah. I really hope it's Deadpool kills the Marvel universe.
Yeah,
Um,
it's.
Man,
we're not
it's
doing
just
anything
a
all
good
out.
one.
We had a big watch party at my house last year. It had we invited all my junior sailors. Not all of them showed up, but we had most of them here. Had a great big whole thing, but
Mhm.
we're just kind of keeping it low key. We're cooking up some wings and some. I found out that they sell frozen Emo's pizza down here, so we're gonna buy some of those, pop them in the oven.
Of course they do.
And I love it. I love it. Y'all can, you know what I'm saying? Right there, buddy. I'll even blow it up on the big screen. Even blow it up on the big screen so that
Need
you
to
could
blow
see
up
it.
your
Let me just
oven.
go ahead and, yep, just right there.
Mm,
Emo's Pizza, baby. We love it. But anyway, no, all joking aside, we're not doing a whole thing this year. I'm so conflicted, man, because I feel vitriol towards both teams. Obviously, even as a kid, before I became a Seahawks fan, I started life as a Rams fan, right? And so always had a disdain for the San Francisco 49ers, just, NFC West and just the state of California in general. But that being said, they have players that I really, really like. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey, like, that guy deserves a Super Bowl ring. I feel like George Kittle deserves a Super Bowl ring. And Brock Purdy, man, probably one of the coolest stories out of any active player currently in the NFL. Gets drafted last overall last year, ends up taking his team all the way to the NFC Championship. In his sophomore season, takes it a step further. Now he's in the Super Bowl. So I think that would be an awesome thing for him and for his career. That kid is awesome. I really do I hate the 49ers as a whole, but I do love me some Brock Purdy. So it's
I
with a
wish I
heavy
could
heart
get
that I say
into
I'm
his story.
yeah.
you wish you could what?
I wish I could get into the Brock Purdy story. I'm a Bears
You-
fan. We don't
you
get
s-
good quarterbacks.
You just had bad luck with quarterbacks your entire life,
Yeah.
and that's not me being mean. It's the
But-
truth. I'm
It's
not trying to
true.
be
No,
mean.
it is.
Hey,
Very
he
true.
had
It's
Jay
not trying to be
Cutler. Okay. He had Jay Cutler.
He did. He was.
I love
he-
Jay Cutler.
he's-
He sucked against the Packers.
Fuck you.
So
Smoking
is every
Jay.
other quarterback.
At least every Bears quarterback.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant. But no, then you have the Chiefs, who, I've not liked the Chiefs all year, just because it seems like the refs try to bail them out every game, and it's just
Their
I don't
defense is
know,
playing
man.
so good, though.
They really are.
Both of these teams are just so boring, though.
You think the Niners are boring?
They're just
They're boring as fuck, dude. What do they do?
boring.
Everything.
I have the only thing that I enjoy on the San Francisco 49ers is watching Christian McCaffrey play. That's it. Everything else in that team is just I don't know how to explain it. And I'm not just being like a turd, but like something about that team just bores the shit out of me. And then the Chiefs is just like, okay, this is the fucking Patriots all over again.
Yep.
You know, like, oh, let's see how they're gonna win it this time.
Yeah. And so many times when the Patriots did go in, I mean, they would go in as, winning the division typically, but not a lot of times not the best team of the
Right.
year going into playoffs, and then they just kind of,
Get hot at the right time.
damn, it's happening again. I totally feel that way
Right.
about Kansas. Predictions.
Right. Well, yeah, let's jump into predictions. I guess we'll let Ryan kick things off. Who do you got? How do you see this game going down?
I think it is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs winning. I think that they're going to win 23-18.
Okay. All right.
There's going to be no danger.
Oh.
There's going to be no it's going to be Chiefs from the jump, and there's going to be no like danger of them losing that. I just feel like I'm going to sleep through this game.
I'll wake you up. I'll just poke you. the Deadpool commercial comes on, I'll poke you.
That's good.
Keith?
So I am too going to pick the Chiefs. I'm picking the Chiefs because the 49ers shouldn't be here for more than one reason. They should have lost to the Packers. They should have lost to the Lions.
If I was
Both.
Blake,
What's the show?
Both teams let the 49ers off the hook. The Chiefs will not do that. The Chiefs were not. Yes, I'm saying the Chiefs are better than the Packers and the Lions. The Chiefs are not going to let the 49ers off the hook, and they're going to win this
Right.
game 24-17.
Okay. Danny?
Let's see. I also am picking the Chiefs. I think they'll win 30 to, let me think of a good number, 27, I think. So I think it'll be a close game. And then after the Chiefs win, Travis Kelce will propose
God.
Swift. And
excellent.
it will be
She's not going to be there.
She's not?
I'm willing to bet she's not going to be there.
no way.
That's a long-ass flight.
Not for a
From
I
billionaire.
don't know.
She didn't
She
go
owns
to.
a plane.
He didn't go to the Grammys for her. God,
Yeah, what an inconsiderate dick.
what a jerk!
What it?
He's not a billionaire.
That's funny. Yeah, I probably have to take the Chiefs as well. Like Keith said, I think that the Niners got off kind of easy against both the Packers and the Lions, especially the Lions. Man, the Lions were handing the damn Niners their lunch during the first half, and then just completely fell apart in the second half. I don't know.
Had to go for 4.
I feel gross saying this as a Seahawks fan, but part of me is kind of rooting for the 49ers just because, like, I think it would be super cool to see Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant from last year, go to the NFC Championship one year and then win the Super Bowl the very next year. Then I'd like to see Christian McCaffrey get a ring. Final score, give me the Chiefs 28-17. No, 28-21. 28-21 Chiefs.
28-21. Okay.
That's a good.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to touch on something that Danny had brought up.
What we started the show with, is that what you want to touch on?
Drake's penis?
Drake's penis?
Drake's penis.
Sorry.
Okay.
I had to bring it up.
Keith wants
So
to touch
you were talking about how the Patriots, with their Super Bowl wins and all of that, like they didn't the years that they won, they weren't like the best team in the league or whatever. And so I just wanted to look that up, and I was actually surprised that like they actually did finish 2 seasons 14-2, and then won the Super Bowl those 2 seasons. And I think maybe it's the 16-0 perfect season ruined by Eli Manning.
Eli Manning.
That really drags them down a bit.
A guy who looks like his favorite color is elephant.
Because they were 14-2 in 2010 and lost to the Jets in the divisional round.
Was that
13
Mark
and
Sanchez?
Yep, 13-3, lost to the Giants again. But yeah. I don't know. They
It seems like less.
the one season that they were like 11-5, they won the Super Bowl. That was against the Rams.
Okay.
But
Was not the first one?
huh?
Was that the first one?
No, that was the last. That was Brady's last season.
With the Patriots.
With the
With the Patriots.
Patriots.
Cool.
Yep. Tom Brady has been to 10 Super Bowls, but it's hard to forget that he lost 2 to a guy who looks like his favorite color is elephant.
It's an old GIF of the Giants highlight the Super Bowl and Tom Brady crying and everything, and it cuts to Eli doing this, and he's got the Super Bowl rings for sunglasses that drop down.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did have the awards as well.
Yep.
Do you guys want to get into those?
Let's do it.
Or do you want to talk about who you think is going to be the Super Bowl MVP?
I was gonna say, do you guys want to talk about?
Sure. Super Bowl MVP. It's going to be Patrick Mahomes, probably.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Why not?
That's
Taylor Swift.
Patrick Mahomes.
Taylor Swift.
No, you're all wrong. Taylor Swift is going to be the most valuable player of the game.
Brittany
Man,
Mahomes.
I really hate that.
You want to talk about Brittany
Oh, yeah,
Mahomes?
Sheet,
I'll-
that's
I'll-
psycho.
Yeah, but she
sorry.
did she's doing the SI.
You should look into that.
You shouldn't. She's like a 6.
Kind of interrupting the procedure a little bit. Do you guys want to do commercials?
Look at it.
Before we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
the
let's do
awards.
I'll run through the awards
You're gonna
real
like
quick.
it.
Everybody
MVP,
you thought was going to win won.
Yep. Okay.
Lamar. Offensive Player of the Year,
MVP.
Christian McCaffrey.
MC.
Miles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year, Caldwell.
Bullshit.
Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud, Obvi. Defensive Rookie of the Year,
Yeah.
Will Anderson Jr.
Second year in a row.
Which
same
is
team
crazy.
had those.
Like, the Texans got both the offensive and defensive rookie of the year.
They had a
the
very
Jets
good
did
draft.
it last year.
They did.
Is that the
Coach
first
of the
2
Year.
round picks?
Who was it? It was either Stroud or Anderson. I think it was Stroud as the one that they picked with their pick from the Browns.
Yeah.
For the Deshaun Watson trade. Coach of the Year surprised me. Kevin Stefanski.
which that was
Stefanski.
really close.
Stefanski.
Yeah.
But and then comeback player of the year. We joked about it. I didn't think they were actually gonna fucking do it. Joe Flacco. DeMar
Flacco.
Hamlin died for our sins on the field. Was resurrected there in the frozen tundra of Buffalo, New York.
I don't
Orchard
even think he was
Park.
resurrected there. I think he was resurrected at the
Hey.
hospital.
Hey, that's not the frozen tundra.
It's pretty
Yeah,
frozen
no, I mean-
there.
Hey, give it.
But yeah, Joe Flacco
No.
wins comeback player of the year.
I'm
Don't
good
forget,
with it.
fan of the year,
Good for him.
Packers fan, Tom Grossi, baby.
I'm good with it. I'm
Brandon
good with Joe Flacco as the comeback player of the year. DeMar Hamlin, I'm so glad that he's okay and that he's healthy.
Same.
But he hasn't really played.
I feel
Like,
like you
at
have to
all.
be playing
and he-
to be a player.
And he may have cost the Bills 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
Again,
glad he.
Joe
didn't
Flacco was
die.
a fantastic story. He was amazing. So
Yeah. I hope
He was
keeps
literally
it next
playing
year.
better than their like whatever it was, like $230 million Deshaun Watson.
imagine
Showed up
But, you know,
off
we were
the
saying
couch
that-
and just started. Sorry, go ahead.
But
fucking
we're saying that when he was
sleeping.
with the Jets too. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't Calgary's playing with the Browns, but it's like he's still got something in the tank. You know, I thought he
Yeah.
should have been starting over there over Wilson.
Yeah, or either him or Mike White. I think that the Jets were stupid to have let Mike White go.
Mike White.
But
All right, Danny.
yeah, no.
Yeah,
Let's talk
you guys ready?
Super Bowl commercials.
So,
Do you want
I-
me to pull these up?
sure. I didn't go with the most iconic because there was a bunch of iconic ones that were like, you know, the stuff Clydesdales.
Like this.
Jesus.
Mike, what is your deal,
Oh,
man?
come on, man. You've been riding me all day.
Mike, you're playing like Betty White out there.
That's not what your girlfriend said.
Baby. Eat a Snickers. Better?
I'm all bet.
That hurt. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Why did that
fantastic.
guy look like Ryan?
Well, it was me,
Because you're-
Keith. It was me.
Because you're basically
I'm not sure why that guy's face is deep faked on there.
But that's one that I always consider a classic, Danny.
I
Yeah.
remember that one.
There's
One
some
is-
classics on here, but not.
You do.
Yeah.
This one is like an old school classic. I'm gonna have to like switch these around.
When we asked Reebok to send us Terry Tate, some
This
people
one's
thought
one of
we were
my
crazy.
favorite of all time.
But I'm a firm believer in paradigm breaking, outside the box thinking.
Hey, buddy.
Break was over 15 minutes ago, Mitch!
And since Terry's been with us, our productivity has gone up 46%. We're getting more from our employees than ever before.
You know you need a cover sheet on your TPS reports, Richard! That ain't new, baby!
Hey, Terry.
Hey, Janice!
But what's really impressed me is how Terry's become part of the Felcher family.
Get high, baby!
He fits right in here.
That's a long distance call, Doug!
To be honest, I wish Reebok sent us 10 Terry Tates.
You wanna play games, Gene? Well, when it's game time, it's pain time, baby!
If we could, I'd love to. I don't know why, but and this isn't a Super Bowl commercial, but that commercial right there reminded me so much of back in the day, back when I think what was it, Elite XC or something like that, when Kimbo Slice first started getting into MMA, and obviously they kind of wanted to capitalize on that, and they had these commercials like or these videos, what would Kimbo do? And so let me see if I can find. There's some really funny ones on here. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna pull this up real quick. All right, let's see here. I'll just go with this one.
Ever been bitch slapped by life? Today, Average Joe tries to settle his beef with Bob from Sam.
Hey, Bob. I think you might have taken my lunch.
No, I don't think so, Joe. Oh, Bob with a low blow to Joe. Interesting to see how Kimbo handles this one.
God damn it, Bob! Man, can't you read? Man, look what this says. He's got my name on his bag, man. I didn't see it, man. See, you got a problem with reading, man. You don't see that shit on the wall? K-I-M-B-O. Eating my shit. Told you not to touch my lunch, Bob.
Bob.
That's pretty funny.
All right, now I got him. I got him queued up. Let me just share my screen.
Okay, go ahead.
Entire screen. Screen 2. Okay. The classic, right? The Clydesdale.
They're making
Oh,
it
yeah.
like this year.
There's no audio.
There's not audio on it, really.
Fuck is Zebra doing? Fuck you doing, Zebra?
It's the replay. It's when they first started the replay. It was in 03.
Oh, there's no audio on it.
Yeah, there's no audio at all.
There's no audio on
I'll
that
tell you
one?
what. No,
Oh,
there's
it
no
probably
audio.
doesn't. It probably doesn't.
You probably forgot to hit like share audio.
Yeah.
But
What
I'll tell
we
you
got?
what, Anheuser-Busch used to have some of the best marketing and advertisement out there. They were up there with the best, man. They
There's some,
the old Real Men of Genius is obviously a favorite of ours, but they had some amazing commercials through the years.
there's a few
I
other ones we
fixed it.
forgot about.
I fixed it. There we
Oh,
go.
we don't have to.
This one's a classic.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna get cream.
Joe Namath.
Shave, the more you need creamy, soothing, medicated Noxema.
You've got
I'm
a great
coming
pair
to
of
you.
hands.
I'm telling you, man, the 70s were double fallacy.
I never saw that one until this one.
Why are you echoing?
What?
Echo.
Echo.
Who, me?
No, me.
Yeah, no, we're like
Everybody
we're
but
echoing
you.
Oh no.
Echo.
God.
Echo.
You sent this email, reply all. You hit reply all. You know I was wrong. You just sent this email to me. Could you imagine?
For drivers who want to get the most out of their cars, it's Bridgestone or nothing.
My favorite one, though, that you have, and I think it's because I'm sharing the screen, so it's picking your guys' audio up as well, because it's all through the same system. So I'll just play it real quick. This is the one that I think of when I think of Super Bowl commercials, modern
Hello,
day.
ladies. Look at your man. Now back to me. Now back at your man. Now back to me. Sadly, he isn't me. But if he stopped using lady-scented body wash and switched to Old Spice, he could smell like he's me. Look down. Back up. Where are you? You're on a boat with the man your man could smell like. What's in your hand? Back at me. I have it. It's an oyster with 2 tickets to that thing you love. Look again. The tickets are now diamond. Anything is possible when your man smells like Old Spice and not a lady. I'm on a horse.
I'm on a horse.
That's the classic one, man.
love
That's
that
the one you think of, like, when you think of, like, the best best Super Bowl commercials. So
Yeah, that's the Super Bowl commercials are an American tradition in and of themselves. They're kind of a cultural touchstone in and of themselves. Just being something iconic about the Super Bowl isn't even the Super Bowl itself; it's the commercials. Which I love that about this country. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, even if you're not like into football, it's like, yo, I want to watch the commercials at least. You know.
That's like one of the most brilliant like advertising and marketing decisions ever. To hype up the Super Bowl commercial like it is now, because it's my wife wouldn't watch this shit if it wasn't for the commercials.
Yeah.
And the halftime shows sometimes, even though they all kind of suck lately.
Yeah, seriously.
For sure.
Well, what's crazy is the price of a 30-second spot on CBS sold for around $7 million for the Super Bowl this year.
Yep.
Chump change.
$7 million.
What's next?
That's nuts.
It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts, man. Looks like there's some, lately now it's like commercials come out beforehand. It's not sacred like how Black Friday used to be. You used to go out at 4 a.m. on Black Friday, get all your deals all one day. I only did it once.
I think it's for the. Yeah.
It's a mom thing. My mom did it.
Yeah.
Still does it. But now they do it during the week, and it's all, some of these places are open on Thanksgiving. Now you've got Super Bowl commercials spoiling the sanctity, and you've got them already released, and there's some out already, and there's a Friends reunion, there's a 30 Rock reunion. I've watched that one. I've seen it just out in the ether, and it's pretty funny. I like 30 Rock a lot. The best one though, and I think we talked about it last week, is the Paramount Plus. So far, of all of the Super Bowl commercials this year, the Paramount Plus one is the winner for me. It's the best commercial.
I still think that. Let me see if I could find it. Buzz McKenzie. Let's see here. Super. Is this it?
Do you have any other queued up, Ryan?
What?
Do you have any other ones queued up?
No.
Okay.
I got one. I think this is it. I'm about to send it to the chat, and then I'll open it up on mine. But when I think of Super Bowl commercials, I think of like the old school Super Bowl commercials.
Oh yeah. I see this one.
Yeah. Oh damn it! Hold on. Let me pass the advertisement here.
Oh, I got you.
As much as we would love Porsche.
Listen,
to be a
YouTube
sponsor of the show.
advertisements don't play on my computer, buddy. Here, I got you.
Listen here, YouTube Premium.
There he is. What a happening, dude.
What
There's a super party animal. Yeah. His name is Bugs McKenzie.
Yeah.
Barbecue inside. A barbecue. And a cold Bud Light. A cold Bud Light. Puts him in a party frenzy. He's Buds McKenzie, Bud Light's original party animal. Go, Buds, go! Go, Buds, go! Go, Buds, go!
Buds, you're really cooking that.
All right.
Oh man, I'm so glad you played
Spuds
that
McKenzie,
one.
man. Spuds McKenzie was
what a all-timer.
amazing.
And then,
like I said, Anheuser-Busch had like some of the best marketing campaigns of all time.
yeah, you remember this one?
Oh yeah.
Just thinking about
simplicity.
this
You always, everybody thinks about this one. Like the simplicity of that commercial and the, like how it just kind of launched itself into like you. That's one of the top commercials when you think Super Bowl commercial. It's the Clydesdale, the frogs,
The was
Yes. Yep. Oh man. Now I'm looking up all these old Spuds McKenzie videos. I forgot how absolutely iconic he was in like the 80s and 90s. Late 80s.
Also had
The dog is Bull Terrier, right?
Yeah, I think so.
They had a few. I was looking. Basically, I went through like the top 50 commercials, and I just picked 10. There's a bunch of commercials where it's like I'd never seen before, but I knew the reference.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of those, like they have the Budweiser versus Bud Light bottles playing football with each other.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen it, but I remember seeing references on The Simpsons as a kid, but now it seems like oh, it's on that commercial or whatever. A bunch of classic ones too.
I always think about the Puppy Monkey Baby commercial. You remember that one?
Like a Doritos.
No.
Puppy Monkey Baby.
Puppy
Monkey.
There's
No, it was an advertisement for the launch of Mountain Dew Kickstart.
Yeah.
They're like energy
that was
drink.
Weird. There's I don't know what phone company, but there's a phone company one on one of the commercials. I don't know which brand, but it's fucking hilarious. I've never seen it before. It's like 20 years old because it's still like the old tiny phones.
Hello.
Huh. Interesting.
It should be.
Do we have any hope for Usher?
Yes.
To perform a good show.
Yes.
At the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think so. Eat your middle school hearts out.
You got it. You got it bad.
Because it's 7:00 on the dot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a real pretty little lady.
By the
In
way,
the club with my homies, starting to get arthritis, and I got bad knees.
Spuds McKenzie helped increase the sales of that dog breed by 20% between 1987 and 1988. 20% more Bull Terriers just because of that commercial.
I don't know that I've ever seen a Bull Terrier in person, but I tell you what, if I ever own a Bull Terrier, he's definitely being named Spuds McKenzie.
Do you think Spuds McKenzie could save Bud Light?
I don't know.
In their current state.
Hey, by the way, Spuds McKenzie was a girl dog.
What?
That's funny.
Named Evie.
That's funny.
And Evie lived for 10 years and was from Woodstock, Illinois.
What? Did she evolve into Jolteon?
I think they actually brought back, it was years ago, but I think they actually brought back a Bull Terrier to play Spuds McKenzie.
It was like Spuds McKenzie Jr. or something.
Yeah, actually, here, let's see.
think.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, I found it. Okay. Okay, I found it. Let's see here.
To be honest, I don't even have any use, man. I'm just still in.
Oh, God.
It's Mackenzie? What are you doing here?
My soul can't rest when people don't drink Bud Lights with friends. At the very moment your friends are hanging out, you're missing it.
I just didn't think that it was like a big deal, you know?
Brian, listen.
Yeah.
I'm a man, you're a man. Take my leash. I need to show you something.
Whoa!
This was last week.
Guys, we're friends. Sad bacon legs.
Sad bacon legs.
Sad bacon legs.
What does that mean?
It's an inside. Yeah.
What?
My ex. Gotta go. This was a few days ago.
Here's an easy one. The proof is in the blank.
Pudding. Obviously.
Pants. Pants?
The proof is in the pudding.
They can't hear you, man. They needed you and you weren't there for them. Let's go for a walk. And here we are tonight.
My friend's house.
Hey, they're running a little low on Bud Light in there, Brian. Take this. You'll be a hero.
Sweet.
And take this fedora. You like it? Nah, you know what? The throw was a bad
Yeah,
idea.
I was really thinking about
Okay, one last thing.
Yeah.
Crack open one of those BLs. I don't have thumbs. All right, well, you take it easy, Brian. You're a good boy in there.
That was Spence McKenzie reminding you, you're not just here for the parties, you're here for the friendships.
Oh, that's good. That was a really good one. I don't think I've seen that one before. I loved that.
That's a great one. I've never either. Did you see the one I put on Messenger?
Let's see.
Pull that one.
Ryan,
I
you
think
can
that was
pull it
a
up.
point.
I got you.
I can watch live TV on my new Sprint phone.
Well, my Sprint phone has TV and downloads music.
I can check email.
I have that. And crime deterrent.
What?
Try and take my wallet.
Give your...
Live TV,
That's
wireless music
fantastic.
downloads,
That's
email,
good.
and crime deterrent
Filing a grievance, Ben.
on the Sprint PowerVision network.
That's
Holy
fantastic.
shit. Oh, that was so good.
Yep. Oh man,
That was funny.
good show
I
tonight,
need to go eat
fellas.
something.
Good show.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, likewise. But hopefully it'll be an entertaining game, and then we get to jump
I hope it
into UFL season. Danny, have you picked who your UFL team is going to be, and why?
Yeah,
is it the
I'll make an
Battlehawks?
announcement. I picked my
Okay.
team. I'll make an announcement later.
All right, sounds good. So post Super
I got
Bowl,
something.
we will find out Danny's UFL team, the St. Louis Battlehawks, and he'll be
He's going to
cleared
pick
to
a
engage.
USFL team, I guarantee it. He's picking a USFL team, I guarantee it.
Yeah, the Houston Roughnecks. They're technically in the USFL conference.
Technically.
I got the Gamblers.
Technically, schmecknically.
Can't believe
Yep.
Houston had a
All right,
USFL
well-
and an XFL team.
What's that? No. So whenever they merged, they made two divisions, if you will. They called them conferences, I think. But you have the XFL conference and the USFL conference, and the Houston Roughnecks ended up being in the USFL conference. So,
But they were the Gamblers because they're the Houston Gamblers. in
well,
the
you had the
USFL.
Houston Roughnecks, right? But so they ended up deciding they could only obviously pick one Houston brand to keep it 8 teams. They end up deciding to keep the Roughnecks brand.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. So now gone are the Houston Gamblers, and remaining now in the USFL conference, the Houston Roughnecks, who are now playing at Rice
They got
Stadium
relegated.
as opposed to I forget what they were playing before. But now they're playing at Rice Stadium. So interesting stuff. But great show, guys. Hopefully it's an entertaining game this weekend. And be sure to go out there, enjoy a few drinks with friends and family wherever you are. Be safe. Make sure that you have a safe ride home. Don't drink too much out there. And we will see you guys next week to do a recap, and looking forward to UFL and baseball. I'm very forward to that.
Baseball.
So, all right.
Gimme Cody.
Yep. All right. That's
Damn
it
it.
for us. Y'all have a good weekend.
Bye, everyone.